Welcome back, Kernel. So I told you guys that I would be making kind of a D23 wrap-up video. Everything that was not like a big trailer or was maybe a really short trailer or just like a photo or something like that, I'm going to be discussing in this video. So real quick before we dive into this, if you are new here, consider subscribing so you don't miss any other Disney news or movie news updates, you know, as we kind of go into the rest of 2024 and into 2025. This is your one-stop stop for movie news. Let's get started. So the first thing I wanted to talk about was a little bit of Pixar, because they did announce quite a bit yesterday. The first thing that they talked about was Win or Lose, the first ever Pixar original Disney Plus series. It comes out, I think, in this December. And it's about like a baseball team, and it tells the perspective of each like member of the team in its own fun animated way. I mean, it's Pixar, so you know to expect really good animation from them. I'm really just excited to see this. I've seen the teaser. I'll probably play it while I'm talking about this. I really like the animation on this, and I would love to see Disney experiment with just like more of this kind of avenue for Pixar, like shorts and like little like episodes like this and stuff. I'm totally down for this. As far as other Pixar little TV shows, they announced a side spin-off show that takes place between the events of Inside Out 1 and 2, called Dream Productions, that is essentially going to like just tell like, I guess, what happens with, like, it's gonna be like Riley's dreams, but like a little bit of a like shorts TV show kind of thing. It sounds fun. I think it's a little much, but sounds fun. Next up, we have a movie called Hoppers. I believe it comes out in 2026. And it is about a girl who swaps brains with a beaver in a town where like the mayor is trying to get rid of like this dam or something. Sounds pretty cool if you ask me. I don't know, I always have a soft spot for Pixar, so whenever they show off something, it usually takes a lot for me to not like that thing. Probably the biggest announcement we got yesterday was our official announcement for The Incredibles 3. A lot of people have been speculating about this. We are going to have an entire Incredibles trilogy. I'm really hoping that the kids are a little bit more grown up in this movie and that it's not like right after the events of Incredibles 2. But I am just, nevertheless, I'm really excited to go back into the world of the Incredibles. Another thing for Pixar that we got is a little like concept image for Toy Story 5. Now, the one thing I do not get is I thought Woody was staying behind in Toy Story 4. I thought he wasn't going to be around with these guys anymore. I don't like Toy Story 4 to begin with, but then if you take away the whole meaning of the movie is essentially worthless. To me, Toy Story 4 just felt like Woody's movie. Any of the other toys are barely in it. Especially like Ham, Mr. Potato Head. I mean, they're barely in the movie. Barely in the movie. And Toy Story 5, to me it ended with 3. I'm gonna see 5, and apparently in this new one, it's gonna be like, they're going against like electronics, like iPad kids. I don't know how I feel about that. And then the final thing I just wanted to mention, we didn't get a new trailer or anything, but we did get a little new concept photo, which I'll show here in a second, for Elio, next summer's Pixar movie, which I'm actually pretty excited for, because I'm always been to like into space and stuff like that. I think this looks fun. Moving on to Disney animation, we got our first little looks at Zootopia 2 yesterday. I know there's a lot of leaked footage going around. Regardless if I've seen it or not, I can't show it to you guys because the video could get taken down for that. But regardless, the images that we did get, I am allowed to show. Those look really good. So I like what I'm seeing so far. I just love the world of Zootopia in general. A couple months ago, we got the Zootopia Plus thing. That was cool. I just like the world of Zootopia. I'm always down for new Zootopia stuff. We also got concept photo and a release date, which I believe is 2027 for Frozen 3, and I'll probably show the concept photo here. Looks pretty cool. So we're gonna definitely be getting a Frozen 3, and I think they're still making a live action, but they didn't talk about it yesterday at least. And going into Disney live action, the reason I kind of want to bring this up is because it's, I mean, not really animated, but it's CGI. We got the first look at the Lilo and Stitch live action movie. Not really a trailer, but just they kind of gave us a reveal of, 1, it is coming out next summer, and 2, of what Stitch looks like. And honestly, I'm okay with it. I might have wanted to add maybe a little bit touch more blue, but I am very happy with the way that, like, just CGI wise, that how he looks. I think they nailed the face, the little cute ears. Looks good. Looks really good. We also got the title for our new Freaky Friday film coming out next year called Freakier Friday. There's really not much else they could have called it, but I'm excited to see that. I'm a big fan of the original Freaky Friday with Lindsay Lohan, so guess we'll see how that goes. I will mention quick, we also got our new poster and a little bit more, they talked a lot, details of the second season of Percy Jackson, which I was a really big fan of the first season. If you haven't seen that, definitely go check that out. I've reacted to the entire season. And then the final thing I'll talk about is probably one of my favorite announcements that we got yesterday. We got a lot of TRON ARES stuff. They talked about it, and we officially got confirmation that 9 Inch Nails is going to be composing the soundtrack for this movie. As someone who's a huge fan of TRON Legacy and the way that Daft Punk introduced their score in that movie, I was so nervous to see what TRON ARES was going to do. So, needless to say, I have a lot less worry now. Alright, moving on to Star Wars. There was a lot of footage that they showed yesterday that, again, I can't show you. But some of the things they talked about was, well, the one thing that I did show you was Skeleton Crew. And what a trailer that was. I was a massive fan of the way that that looked. Yeah, really, really excited for that. We also got they showed footage of the Mandalorian and Grogu movie, and apparently Zeb from Star Wars Rebels, and he was also in the Mandalorian season 2 or 3, is going to be in the movie, so that's pretty cool. I'm excited to see him back, because I really missed him in Ahsoka. He was the only one that wasn't in there, so I'd like to see him back. They also, I think, played a new trailer for Andor season 2, and the one thing I remember they said is that it is going to take place like over 4 years leading up to the events of Rogue One, and that sounds pretty cool. One other announcement, we got the official title and some like concept art for Avatar 3, which is officially called Avatar Fire and Ash. Really cool title, and I was reading up about some of the things like what they had talked about, and they said that we're going to get to learn like a lot more of the art of war on Pandora, and just like a very different type of like maybe not as peaceful creatures. I think that sounds pretty cool. And finally, we can talk Marvel. We didn't get too much yesterday. We did get an Agatha trailer. There was a lot of leaked footage of Daredevil, Captain America. We did get a new look at the Fantastic Four suit on Johnny Storm, so I'll probably show that here somewhere. Just fantastic, no pun intended. It just really, that is my most anticipated movie of next year. And you will probably hear me talk about it 100 more times before that movie comes out next summer. And I just cannot wait to get our first trailer for that movie. I can't wait. They also showed the Daredevil Born Again trailer yesterday, but again, it wasn't released to, like, at least online publicly, so I can't really show it. Regardless if I may or may not have it, the actual footage. And they also talked about Ironheart yesterday as well, so that was really cool. So yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think. I think they are actually, as I'm filming this, they are currently about to do the Marvel animation panel, so if there's any big updates, I will definitely try to get out a trailer reaction for you guys for that. And, you know, just let me know what you guys, you know, what was your favorite announcement during D23? I don't have a favorite. I think they just loved them all equally. Definitely one of them was Incredibles 3. Definitely up there in terms of announcements. So let me know what you guys all thought about the event, and, you know, what you are most looking forward to in 2025 coming from this event. Until next time, guys. Peace.